Hey everyone, welcome to my contest entry for Eastwood4Life. He is throwing a contest and it's for his 100 subs, which I know he's gone past and it's well deserved. He's a really cool YouTuber, so you should definitely go over and check him out and subscribe to him, make a new friend. And he's offering like a wealth of like really cool stuff. Um, but I'm not going to say what it is. I want you to go over there, check it out. I'll leave a link to his video in the description. And that shouldn't be the only reason why to subscribe to him. He's a really cool guy. He does a decent amount of updates, but his main forte is spaghetti westerns. So if you're interested in spaghetti westerns or possibly knowing about a title that you've never heard of before, then you should definitely check him out. And what he wants you to do is list 3 of your favorite movies. You have to like the video, of course, be a subscriber, and leave a link to your video in the comments section. So I'm going to start off. I have 3 titles that I'm going to show. One of them's horror, one of them's action, and one's a western. So to start things off, I'm going to start off with the horror. And it is Deathgasm. This movie is a horror comedy. It came out in 2015. And I really like this movie. It was a real blast. This is a media book, and I also have the standard Blu-ray edition. And I really like the actor that's in this. Let's see, Milo Cawthorn. I guess that's how you say his name. Him and his friend, they unwittingly summon a demon and starts, trying to take over the town, and they got to try to stop it. But one of the things I really like about it is where they shoot their own like black metal music video. I mean, it's so cool, and it definitely looks like something that will be made from someone their age. I know some people have complained that this movie is too juvenile, but it should be. They're high school kids. And his friend ends up being an asshole, but he sort of redeems himself in the end. But, I don't want to give anything, that much away if you haven't seen it, but it's definitely worth checking out. It's a really cool movie, and I'll leave a trailer in the description below as well. So that is Deathgasm. And then my Western from the Man with No Name trilogy. My favorite of the trilogy is For a Few Dollars More. I really love For a Few Dollars More because Lee Van Cleef, who mostly plays bad guys, but he's been good guys in other movies. But what I like about this one is he plays a good guy instead of the villain, like in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And basically what it's about is where Lee Van Cleef's character is trying to find this guy who basically killed his daughter. And I think it's been a while since I've actually watched any of these, so I definitely need to revisit it. But Clint's character is just basically out for the money. But, one of the things that I really enjoyed about the movie is seeing Lee Van Cleef's character and Clint Eastwood's character, how they try to one-up each other I mean, that's like a really cool scene is, seeing them trying to one up each other, and also like the different ways that they do things. Like Clint, he's sort of more brash, and like the scene where he shoots at Lee Van Cleef's hat, and Lee Van Cleef keeps trying to pick it up, but Clint keeps shooting it until it reaches a point where the reach is too much for his pistol. But then Lee Van Cleef does the same thing to him, but then he adds like a barrel or whatever so he can shoot further. So almost showing Clint that, if he wanted to kill him, he could. But I mean, it's a really awesome movie. If you've never seen it before, you definitely gotta check it out. I mean, of course, check out all three, but for a few dollars more, it's definitely my favorite. And then the last one, which is the action, and it's probably a no-brainer, Terminator 2 Judgment Day is probably one of my favorite action movies of all time. I like the fact that they introduced a new Terminator, which is the T-1000, of course, liquid metal, and and Arnold's character is a good guy in this one. I remember going to the theater, seeing this with my dad, and it was just amazing. The action, the special effects, and it still holds up to this day, and still probably one of the better Terminator movies. I mean, especially after the second one. To me, the first two are the best ones. And, all the cool one-liners that's in the movies, that, Arnold is well known for. I mean, I know it sounds like, I'm mostly blah, 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 but, it's just one of my favorite action movies of all time. But yeah, so that is my contest entry. Sorry I didn't go into more detail on these movies, but these are, some of my favorite movies to watch, and for me, they have high rewatchability to them. I mean, Terminator 2, of course, is a classic. For a few dollars more is also a classic. And Deathgasm is definitely a fun movie worth checking out. So that is my entry. Definitely go and sub Eastwood4Life. Check out his YouTube page. Subscribe to him. And hell, enter into this contest. And you could possibly win a great prize. And also to, meet a really cool friend for life. So, hope everyone is having a great time. Congrats on the 100+ subs, Carlos. It's well deserved. You're a really cool guy on YouTube. I really enjoy interacting with you, through comments and stuff like that. And here's to several more. Y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.